Hey guys, welcome. Let me tilt the welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I'm doing a read for today, September 16th. Um, Today's Tuesday, and we're using the Neoteric Feminine Guidebook deck. I believe I used this deck yesterday, and we're going to do a spread of 12. I hope that you guys are having a great day. It is quite sunny today. I didn't expect this much sun, but me and Babe had doctor's appointments, running errands, and we're doing task things right now. We're like task rabbits. Okay, card flew away. I'll be back. Okay. This is my third time doing this. I'm not stopping the video. So be entertained. The first card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. It's been an Ace of Pentacles kind of day because me and Babe has gotten announcements all day. More to come, but new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, manifestation. And that kind of talks to the particular day that we've had, to say the least, but it's been wonderful. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day as well. This week, in the closing of this week, I think on Sunday will be a new moon, which will be another heightened, I think, eclipse. And we'll move into that energy into the weekend. So the next thing that we pull is the King of Pentacles. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This still has to do with our money, okay? Abundance, prosperity, security. You're coming into security, ambition, safety, kindness, patriarchy, protectiveness, and provision. This has to do with how you're handling your money and that it's being protected at this time. So it's like it's in a little savings account. Maybe better yet said, a 401k or Roth IRA, okay? So you're on that level of protectance. Moving forward, it's a lot that came out, so I'm going to pull whatever is at the bottom. So the next thing that came up is the Emperor. You're in your Emperor energy, which has to do with stability, structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, and discipline. So you're very disciplined at this time. The way in which you're utilizing your resources is in that particular vibe, and you're focused. All right, so we're moving forward. Again, we're doing a spread of 12. Next thing that we have is the Star card. Okay, this is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. You're in illustrious environments. Water is overflowing. So this has to do with hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, renewal, healing, rejuvenation. So maybe feeling very nourished at this time. Maybe also making sure to stay hydrated in the energy that you're walking into could be a call to that. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Okay, a lot came out. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which is the balancing resources. We pulled this yesterday. Adaptation, resourcefulness. You're being resourceful about your finances. Another Pentacle card, stretching your resources. So you're making your resources work for you. Next thing we have is Two of Cups. This is a divine unity. And this is partnership, attraction, connection, close bonds, joining forces, and mutual respect. So the union that you're in has mutual respect between one another. You're also moving to the Death card, which has to do with leaving things behind, but we pulled this yesterday. So you're moving away from a certain particular environment. And then what comes up next is the Six of Wands. So this has to do with success and victory. So what's to come is success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, praise, acclaim, and pride. And you're surrounded around a group of people. But this person that's riding up on the back of the horse, she has her dark colors on. Usually I'm in black, but I'm not today. But she has her little choker on, and it's a full set of women surrounded around her. So maybe to do with, and it's a bloom on the wand as well. So she's holding a wand that's in bloom energy, and I actually put on my thread today bloom. So you're blooming something is coming from the ground up. So you're walking towards a path where you'll be surrounded towards energy that's going to be praising and protecting you and celebrating you as well. So the next thing that came up is a Temperance card. I don't believe I've ever pulled a Temperance card in this deck. It's really beautiful, and she has the wings on her. So you're surrounded around an earth angel. And this is a Sagittarius card. Y'all know my boo is Sagittarius. So balance, peace, patience, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. The next thing that comes up is fear, anxiety, negativity, breaking point, despair, nightmares, isolation. So maybe you were in a point of isolation, maybe waking up at night, and the time in which is showing on the clock is like 12:30. So maybe 12:30 is significant around the time frame. And then the next things that we have coming up is lies, trickery, scheme, strategy, resourcefulness, sneakiness. So being cautious about the energy that's looking to come around you. It might be that type of vibe, so being aware of the vibe that you're surrounded around. The next thing that comes up is a justice card, so you're balancing the scales, balancing out that energy, moving away from that energy. So this has to do with karma, consequence, accountability. Somebody's taking accountability for their actions, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause, and effect. The next thing that we have coming is the strength card. This has to do with your courage. You're walking in an infinity energy, and you're being protected by your spirit animal. And that has to do with confidence, self-confidence, and inner power. You're walking in the essence of inner power. And the next thing that comes up is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is assertiveness, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist, ambitious. So maybe it's a call to not be so focused on things being perfect, but maybe reflecting on an energy of like being ambitious, but not to a point where it's a fault, right? And the next thing that comes up, and we're going to see what's facing up in the card deck. Ooh, okay. All right, so a lot came out, but this is what fell to the floor. This has to do with the Two of Wands. This has to do with planning, first steps, making decisions, leaving comfort, and taking risk. So you're taking risks in the next steps, moving forward. And then let's see, I'm gonna pull one last time and see what comes up. So sorry, what comes up is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups has to do with contemplation, feeling disconnected, melancholy, boredom, indifference, and disconnect. So it's called for you to find your grounding nature, because she's sitting outside and she's actually doing a small bit of meditation. I call this my spirit animal because we have a cat. We have a cat that's in the neighborhood that is this exact color, and I call it my spirit animal. So maybe you're being called to protection at this time. And the next thing that's facing up is this, the Knight of Pentacles, which has to do with your money again, which is practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, slow, and steady. So things are coming in slow but steady, but it's moving in the upward position of being patient and conservative, and you have the plane that's ahead, so you might be on travel somewhere. So I hope that you guys receive this message, and I will see you next time. I love you so much. Bye.